ball in a dream, gotta live a life. I ball in a dream, gotta sacrifice. I ball in a dream, gotta pay your dues. I ball in a dream, you can win or lose. I ball in a dream, gotta live a life. I ball in a dream, gotta sacrifice. I ball in a dream, gotta pay your dues. I ball in a dream, you can win or lose. This the dream, on go, whole team, taking on the best, wanna win everything. Practice taking your lumps, building up the regime. Coach taking command, how they running their team. Some won't play slow, some won't play fast. Only win by one, still a dub on your ass. Oh, we gon' whoop you by 40, having fun on your ass. I'm trying to see which player got a clip, let off the mag. Okay, the game done got analytical. It's beyond stats, it's some little things you don't think is critical. If the rest involved, times, politics, as usual. We still gon' talk about that cheat. So either way it go, you gotta overcome them odds. Gotta beat them odds, get the facts right. That's me and Jalen's job. Play hard, young player, when you get the nod. Respect the game, and you might see a check, man.
Welcome back to a Ball in a Dream podcast. I'm your host, Jalen Hunter, and my co-host, Sterling Tollance.
Rich.
This podcast is about Southern Kentucky sports. We give our honest and true opinions analysis of players, coaches, and teams. This podcast is all facts, no feelings, no bullshit.
Yeah. we saw evidence of that in that Bowling Green and Warren Central game.
Yeah, but that's gonna have to be wait till later in the podcast.
Nah, I'm just saying that's how we know it's real when we say that line. Cause it was somebody important. That their feelings was hurt by that. He made a statement.
Hey, but let's get into the girls' performances of this week.
Yes.
We're going to highlight a lot of girls this week and their performances that they put up. Let's start off with...
Hold on. This is not our rankings of them. This is just some of the ballers for the top performance of the week.
Yeah, the girls' top performances of the week. Some girls I'm probably missing just because the stats wasn't posted. I got these straight from the KHAA website. So,
facts.
So if you got a problem with the stats, don't take it up with me. Take it up with the KHAA.
Facts.
But let's get into some of these girls. So we got Anna Blythe from Metcalfe County versus John North Hardin. She had 16 points, 8 rebounds. She shot 7 of 13 from the field and 2 of 4 from 3. You got Cassidy London from Metcalfe versus North Hardin. She put up 15 points, 7 rebounds. She shot 4 for 14 from the field, and she shot 6 of 7 from the free throw line.
Yeah, they ranked number 2 in the region too. So yeah, they 16 and they 15 is quality. 15 to 16 points a game.
Before we get further into this, I just want to say the girls' performances are going to be not as good as the boys, just because the girls they don't score as much. So it's hard to score in a girls' game than it is a boys' game.
Yes.
So you may say 16 points, 8 rebounds. That's an okay game, but for a girls' game, that's a lot of points.
Yeah. For the season, they only done scored 701 points, and they done had the opposing team score 664. So they play a low-scoring game.
So we got next up we got Abigail Varney from Barron County versus Glasgow. She had 18 points, 7 rebounds. She shot 7 of 12 from the field. She went 4 for 4 from the free throw line. I believe they won that game going away. You got Brindley Adler from Logan County versus Ohio County. She had 12 points, 9 rebounds, almost a double-double.
Mm-hmm.
She shot 5 of 9 from the field and 1 of 2 from the 3. You got Gracie Borders with another double-double from Logan County versus Ohio County. She had 11 points, 10 rebounds. This man said she needed to do it when she went in, and she.
Yeah.
They are currently 11-7 on the season.
Yeah.
So she's kept putting them double-doubles up.
Yeah, she's balling.
She went 5 of 7 from the from the floor. She went 1 of 1 from 3.
She shot 71% from the field.
One of the top performances of the week is Landry Moons of Clinton County versus Russell County. She had 16 points, 12 rebounds. She shot 4 of 14 from the floor. She went 7 of 8 at the free throw line.
Yeah, she's getting fouled.
And one of a big game across the region, Gracie Hodges had South Warren versus against Greenwood. She had 11 points, 7 rebounds. I mean, she shot 2 of 7 from the field, but she shot 7 of 8 from the free throw line.
Yeah, they almost had the same identical game for Clinton County and South Warren.
But I would say the next 2 girls we highlight, because these are not in order, probably had the best games of the week.
Oh, yeah.
So we got Larisha Cawthorn of Russellville, my number 2 pick for the region to get to the regional championship. So she had, against McLean County, she had 22 points, 18 rebounds.
Yeah.
She shot 9 of 17 from the floor, and she went 4 of 6 at the free throw line.
Yeah, she had a monstrous game.
And then she had a partner in crime, Amaya Collier, against McLean County. She had 21 points, 6 rebounds, probably had close to a double digits in assists. She went 9 of 15 from the floor and went 1 of 3 from the 3-point line.
Hey, man, that's hard to beat when you got 2 people shooting over 50% and they cooking. In a girls' game, yeah, that's hard to beat right there. That's
just between them
points.
2, you got 43 points and 24 rebounds.
Yeah, they had a monstrous game. They if they can keep that up, yeah, I can see them moving up the depth chart and getting a good draw in the district.
We'll talk about some of the games they got coming up this week later on. But we don't talk about Warren East much here on the podcast for the girls' side.
Yeah,
for good reason. They are technically they are 5-11 on the season. They haven't won a region game or a district game. So, but this young lady, Riley Jones of Warren East against Allen County, she had 12 points, 9 rebounds, and shot 6 of 13 from the floor. So, I know we don't highlight, but that is for the stats that's been put up this week, that is a top performance this week. Let's see here.
So you saying, hold on, though. What you saying, she had a good game, but Allen County beat them.
Let me see here. Yes, Allen County won. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, she still had, that's 12 points, and that's a double-double right there.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying that's it's hard. Like in any league, it's hard for one girl, even though she putting up numbers, to beat a team.
I mean, they lost by 7, and that's a district game now, so that's going to be a tough battle.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why I asked that question, because I'm looking at that and like she made this losing and seeing like she played the game by herself.
I mean, what? She scored a quarter of their points.
Yeah.
So
we ain't even got the assist or anything else up her on her. I mean, stat wise,
she got a double. I just want to highlight, y'all think I may hate on Warren East, but I got a lot of love for Warren East. I coached out there for 4 to 5 years, football and basketball. It's just I know that culture over there.
Yeah, they got to step their game up on the culture of basketball. It's done evolved.
Culture of basketball, football's picked it up.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Softball, they dominate in softball. Let's see here. Volleyball, they done got good because they made the regional championship in volleyball.
Right.
Like I said, we pay attention. So,
right.
And then so next we got Tanaya Bailey. She had for Bowling Green against Franklin Simpson, his team. They took another L against them.
Yeah.
You got,
she hoops though. That's my top pick for player of the 4th region.
She had 17 points, 3 rebounds, and went 7 of 14 from the field. You got our December player of the month, Leah Trin of Greenwood against South Warren. She had 18 points. I don't have the rest of the stats. Sorry for that. Her running mate, Kayla Grant, versus South Warren, she had 14 points and 9 rebounds. Tanaya Bailey versus Warren Central had 18 points, and Riley Campbell of Bowling Green also had 18 points. Had 16 points against Warren Central. So, and I just so y'all viewers know, Warren Central scored 15 points as a whole team.
Yeah.
So those are the girls we want to highlight this week. We try not to miss those big performances of the girls. So just so you know, y'all keep playing y'all's putting y'all's numbers up and playing good games. We will pay attention and try to mention you as much as possible on the podcast. But let's get into the games of the week.
Top games of the week.
Yes. So we had Bowling Green versus Franklin Simpson. That score was 46-31. That was actually a close game for most of the game. Bowling Green pulled ahead late in the second half. I think it was like mid-third quarter to fourth quarter when they really pulled out in the head. So, that kind of went the same way it did the first matchup. That was at Franklin Simpson, I might add.
Right.
So
I ain't mad at it right now, man.
Franklin Simpson.
Them girls are young. They gonna have to fix some stuff. But who knows, man? They get a good draw, man. They can still make it far.
They still got to get out their district.
Yeah, they'll get out of that.
You think so? I mean, because you got Logan, Russellville, and Franklin, and Todd. I mean, you got four good teams in that district.
I don't care. We still on top of them. It's just this region right now that I'm a little concerned with at this point.
I mean, y'all can't beat Barron County.
Yeah, we can beat them.
Y'all ain't beating Barron County.
We can beat them. No, they can get out.
You couldn't beat South Warren.
Nah, man. We talking. Nah. Hey, we'll see when we face them. I don't want to say too much, man. Cause I don't want to be feeling like somebody.
We gonna find out if you can beat Greenwood. We gonna find out if you can beat Greenwood.
Now, if they let my player of the month cook.
She gonna cook regardless.
Then they gonna have some problems at night. But I feel like the Pottinger girl can match up with her.
She gotta be efficient though.
I just think she need to focus more on defense and don't care about the offense.
I think she got no choice but to care about offense because ain't nobody else scoring for real besides that Hadley Turner girl.
Well, the thing is with that is that I keep trying to tell y'all stop focusing on offense. Everybody's born with thinking about putting the ball in the hole, and somehow it magically happens when the kid's comfortable. But if they're not comfortable, you're not gonna get what you want. So therefore, I preach defense. That way, if any mistakes happen, the defense will take care of the mistake because they'll make it back up. And therefore, they'll gain more confidence because you're not putting your sole focus on offense. That's how you get good players to be great players. At some point, you gotta free them up.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying she gotta be efficient.
It can't be, man, if you depending on shooting the ball and the other ones is gonna get tight and they over tight and you never know what's going on. It might be a play ran for somebody. They might be like, hey, I ain't gonna shoot it. You take the shot.
Hey, no, I got a story for that.
that doesn't happen. Like that doesn't happen, and you be like, why it didn't work?
I got a story.
And they don't even want to snitch on each other. I'll take the bunch for this. I'm already 2 of 16. So I
got a story for this. Actually, I got two stories. So somebody told me this that was in my senior class, but they played for another team in my district.
Right.
So the 14th district. So I don't think we played. Matter of fact, they played. It was against us.
Right.
So the play was called for him. The two people. It was one. The play was called for one person.
Yeah.
He didn't want to take the shot, but he didn't want to tell nobody.
Right.
So he wasn't comfortable. So after the game, he tells, man, I didn't really want to take that shot.
I ain't never passed that ball to him.
He goes, man, he just told me that I would have took the shot.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't let me know nothing like that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know what's going on, man. And like, to be honest with you, to bridge the gap, some of these coaches is outdated.
But my other story is,
psychologically and sociologically, they're outdated, man.
Yeah, my other story is I was in Little League my 6th grade year when we won the Toy Bowl. Guy just gonna come back from injury. He was our other running back, and we on punt return. This is a playoff game too, like our first playoff game of the year. He comes back to me. He's like, "Hey, I need you to get this one because I still don't feel comfortable catching this." Hey, if you would have saw my eyes and my little, I said, "Huh? I got you." Hey, bro, just stay out the way. Hey, I caught them. Hey, that was my only punt return of my whole career.
Man, the shit go wrong, blame him. Hey, man, he said he didn't want it.
It didn't go wrong because I caught it. Hey, I shook dude, boom, popped. Hey, I hit him, then popped that to the sideline and was gone, touchdown. Hey, that was my only punt return of them. Hey, but my eyes, he said, "Oh, it's all on me, bad."
Yeah.
Hey,
don't tell me no shit like it. No, don't tell me.
He told the raw workers, "Hey, I don't care." Plus, I was the best one on the team anyway, so they wanted the ball in my hands.
And now it happens like that, man. You know, the best at what you do. Like some kids get 50 dunks at one play. He don't want to take that ball. He don't want to touch it. At that be that one play, he don't want to touch it. And so I don't. For me, when I'm watching them play, I think they should get the ball into the Hadley chick. I don't know how you can go all summer preaching, get the ball into the post,
and then not
post 4 months later. First of all, that's punishment. You didn't throw the, man. It's got to be automatic. I want you to get a couple of steals from this situation in the game, just so I even know you even looking down off in there.
But like I said before, they looking dead at her, wide open, won't throw it to her.
Well, she big enough to be in there smacking them and punking them.
I don't think she like that.
Man, she better talk to her daddy about that 92 team. Yeah,
he was on your team.
Nah, he just know history. He just know winning is winning. Dog. Hey man, stop playing on me. I think we not playing.
On the court, I think she's fierce, but off the court, I think she a little passive. So
you think she want her friend keep a friendship circle?
I just think she ain't really that type of person. Man.
That's what I'm saying. She want to keep a friendship circle.
I'm gonna check this
shit. You said that. You didn't know you said that. Fuck the friendship.
Because if we really friends, you throw me the ball.
Exactly. So we can argue about that. Because if I'm supposed to get it to get you free you up, so because if she,
I'm gonna kick it right back out if I get dunked.
Exactly. That's what the guards got to realize. She's smart enough to do that.
She do that though. But if she got it going, she ain't giving it up.
Yeah, no, she supposed to.
She better not give it up though.
She supposed to.
But let's move on to the next game of the week. We got Barron County versus Monroe County. That was a close game. The final score was 45-34. Barron County. Matter of fact, hold up.
Yeah, they was cooking.
Nah. Yeah, they was. To be honest, that's a high scoring game for a girls' game.
45-34?
Yeah. That's kind of like, I mean, if you
know what it is, it's a 2K game. It is 2K.
That's a high scoring game for a girls' game.
It's a 2K game.
I mean, because if you get to 60 in a girls' game, you are putting up some points.
You said Barron County too?
Barron County,
yeah. They ranked third though, so they
ranked second for me.
Over Metcalfe County?
Yeah, I'll put them over Metcalfe County. That's my personal preference.
Looking at the games they done played and the experience, right now I think they would overtake them. Even though their records are a little bit identical.
Just so y'all know, when he says second in the region, we're looking at the win-loss record and RPI. I don't go off the RPI because I don't know what the metric you use, but that is what he is referring to, the RPI rankings, which
facts.
I can't take that into account. I go off my eye test and personal knowledge. So let's get into probably the game of that was our game of the week. The South Warren versus Greenwood. So South Warren won 56-43. That was a highly contested game. I think South Warren put away late. It was at South Warren, so they had a home advantage. I think really South Warren had a balanced scoring. I think they had 3 girls in double, around 11. They had 1 girl at 9, so they had basically 4 girls in double figures.
Right.
Greenwood only had Leah Tree.
2 of them going.
Hey, but they had 32 points.
Yeah, they had 32. They 34.
But
who was the person that got 2 points?
No, hold on.
Yeah, somebody on.
No, you missing 32? You missing 11 points.
Hold on.
So yeah, they have 43 points.
Greenwood did.
Yeah. Greenwood 32. Greenwood had 43 points.
Yeah, so Greenwood lost though.
Yeah, and 2 of the girls had 32.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So you missed 11 points.
Yeah. Boy, it was.
You flipped the 34.
Yeah.
You flipped the 30.
Yeah. I flipped the 43. I put 34. Yeah.
I was like, what is? I was like, I know what he did, but let me just explain it to him.
I accidentally quickly looked at that Monroe County score.
He's like, where the mother 2 points?
Yeah, where the mother? Oh man.
Hey, but yeah, Leah Trent is still balling.
Yeah, she's still balling
at 5'3", 5'2", whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, somebody got to deal with her.
And then we got. She might, to be honest, pull out player region of the year.
That's what I got.
She might pull it off,
if she win about 2 or 3 games and we get to the district championship, that way they take 2 teams to the region. And she win 2 games in that region.
She ain't win 2 games.
I ain't saying that, but she ain't got to win the whole thing to get player of the year.
Hey, but the way she hooping, it's hard to.
Yeah, if she just slip two. She get 2 slip-ins per tournament. The
My
district
thing
and
is-
the region.
Remember, last year, South Warren beat them in the district tournament.
Yeah.
So that's why I put Greenwood and South Warren like this.
Okay,
'Cause
yeah, you're right about that. It's only so much they gonna be able to escape.
I mean, because hey, you got 3 good teams, and like we said on last episode, somebody
ain't
gotta
gonna
die.
make it. Yeah, somebody got to die.
But really, that's if you look around the region, that's how a lot of the districts are set up. I say except for the 15th district, Barron County. I think it'll be Barron County and Glasgow. That's really the.
I give you them.
But the rest of the districts, somebody gotta die.
Yeah, somebody got to.
Hey, but
I think Franklin in our district we gonna outgun them.
but you got 4 good teams in that district though. You got Todd County, who is 10-6. You got Franklin is 7-8, but they played a tough schedule. You got Logan County, who is 11-7, and then you got Russellville is 6-7, and they coming up. They got everybody back healthy, so you know.
Yeah, I just think Logan County and the Todd County teams don't want to see the other 2 lower tiers in that district right now when they operating at full capacity.
That's not. They don't want to see Russellville and Franklin. They really don't want to see them.
That's why I said like this has got a lot more.
But I'm saying, but you get a district, anything can happen.
Yeah, that's
Like-
why I said. That's why
like
I
I
said the Leah chick, if she could squeak 2 games out of that and lose in the championship just because they
Now
take
she just got to win 1 game to get to the region.
for real.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't even-
because
I think
we back to 14.
Oh yeah. My
So
bad, my
she just
bad,
got,
man.
Really, she just got to beat South Warren 1 time.
Yeah. My bad.
Because they gonna be the.
I forgot it's the 14
Who's
formula
the,
now.
so we got Bowling Green, South Warren, Greenwood. Who's the 4th one? Central. Oh yeah, Central gonna be 4. Look, Central got 3 wins.
Yeah,
They gonna be 4. So really, they can lose to South Warren next time. They just gotta beat them 1 time.
Yeah.
So, but let's get to the next game of the week. We got Todd County versus Logan County. That score was 60-47. Todd County. That's another district game. So Todd County's we don't talk about them a lot, but we gotta show them love.
I don't think we had them in our top.
I have mine just off the record, and
Yeah, we had to go back and look at it, but yeah, they was that low tier though. They coming on. They pulling,
I think I had them in the middle of the pack somewhere.
They pulling the Carlos.
But you know, y'all gonna put some respect on their name. They winning. And then
Congratulations, Todd County.
yes.
Congratulations.
And then we got Cumberland County versus Clinton County. Clinton County won that game 39-38, so that was a highly contested ball game.
Yeah, they stole one. They stole that one from Cumberland County. Hurt them.
Whew. Hey, so you know, like I said, hey, these girls is hard. I don't see a top.
Hold on, look though.
What?
I don't hear they got Cumberland County ranked above them, but in their district, Cumberland County is 1-4, and Clinton County is 5-2. So they
Like the region though, like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I can't go off the RPI. I don't know what you're basing it off of.
Yeah. Nah. Just looking at the trajectory of that situation. Yeah, the record is 9-9, but they done went and played somewhere. That's why I'm getting ready to look at that record of Clinton counties. They done went and played. They 9-9, but in their district they 5-2.
And hold up, they got to play 8 games. Wait, yeah, 8 games. So they just got one more. Look, they locked up the 1 seed basically.
Clinton County had
Yeah, because they got 5 teams in their district, so that means they play 8 games. So they basically done locked up. They done locked up the 1 seed almost. Because who else is in the Cumberland? Yeah, Cumberland's definitely can't be the 1 seed. Monroe. Let's see here.
They 3-2.
3-2. So like,
Which region is Metcalf in? I mean,
Metcalf is in the 15th.
Okay.
So they're 4-1. I mean, if Metcalf loses, really it's between them and Metcalf.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, that's gonna be a tight. Somebody got to die. Like, I hate saying it.
Like I said, like,
but that's man in the district, man. You can't be winning, and man, it don't, man.
Because like I said, the only district I know for certain that is two teams coming out is Barron County and Glasgow. Because Allen County is going to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Who else is in that? So you got Barron, Glasgow, Allen. Who's the fifth one? Who's the fourth one? Warren East. Yeah. So yeah, Warren East. Glasgow is beating Warren East.
Yeah.
And Allen County. So like, really, it's Glasgow and Barron County coming out there.
Yeah, it's theirs to choose which one wants it. Well, I think Barron County gonna clip them.
Barron County's gonna win that district.
Yeah, they gonna clip them.
They ain't lost the game, and then. So you got the 13th district. You got 4 teams that vying for 2 spots. So 2 people got to go.
Yeah.
And then you got the 14th district. You got 3 people vying for 2 spots. Barney's gonna lock up that one. And then you got Southmore and Greenwood fighting it out.
Yeah, the 13th district might be the tightest.
It's gonna be honestly. I want to go down there and watch that district tournament.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
I'm gonna have to go
there for them. Yeah, because they just woo-wee.
I'm going to catch both of them games.
Yeah, because them going to be some battles.
We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that on the podcast.
Nah, we will.
Plus, that's only going to be like 30, 45 minutes away. I mean, because the furthest one away is, what, Todd County? That's 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know where the district's at, but I can find that real quick.
No, that's right.
Not right now, but let's get off our last game of the week. It's a district game. It was Allen County versus Warren East. The Allen County pulled it out 50-43. So that was that gave Allen County their first district win of the year. They might only get 2, and they'll be playing Warren East again.
Exactly.
But those are our top games of the week. Let's get into our games of the week coming this week. So we got, let's see here. So on Monday we got Metcalf versus Todd County. That's gonna be a good game. I don't know where that's at because that's an all-A classic tournament. So I don't know where that site's gonna be at. And then so on Tuesday, also on Monday, we got Russellville versus Cumberland County in the all-A tournament. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna find out real quick how these teams have progressed in the last month.
Exactly.
On Tuesday, we got Greenwood at Franklin Simpson. So we're gonna find out some things about Franklin and Greenwood.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna see if we're gonna see if we can stop the little Tia kid, the little Leah.
But you also gotta stop her running mate too.
Man, we need to let her. We need to see if she can get 30. We know the Leah chick can get 30.
Personally, here's what I would do. I'm blitzing Leah Tran. She ain't beating me. If she get 30, that means she done put on a hell of a show.
Yeah.
But she ain't beating me. There's no way she beating me. I gotta make somebody else dribble the ball.
Man, that's why I said a running mate gotta get 32.
But she down low. She gotta get the ball too. Somebody gotta get the ball down too.
Okay.
She not on the wing. She down in the post.
I thought she was wing switching it up. I thought she was switching.
Nah, she's strictly right in that little paint area. She don't come out. She don't come outside unless there's a play run that call for her to come outside.
I think
so. Like I'm blitzing her as soon as she comes across half court. She gonna be tired by the end about midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, she ain't got stamina.
No, it ain't gonna be stamina. I'm running you to death.
She got stamina though, man.
Look from jump to buzzer. If we ain't up 30 or 20, you getting pressed. I need to see somebody else dribble the ball.
You right about that.
You right. You the point guard and you putting up points now. I gotta see somebody else dribble the ball. I don't trust none of that. None of that, though.
Say her running mates who average 6 points got to step up and at least get 18.
Yeah, the others, the running mates, Kayla.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The other running mates.
Yeah, the other people on the wing. I need y'all to put up some more points. That's the only way y'all beat me.
Yeah, you right about that.
But on Friday, so we got 3 games on Friday. So we got Greenwood at Bowling Green. That'll be that's supposedly supposed to be a good game. I don't think it'll end up being one.
Nah, because it ain't. It ain't at Greenwood.
And then you got Todd County at Russellville. That's a district matchup. I want to get to that one, but I probably won't go to it. I'll catch it, watch it at some point. And then we got another district matchup in the 13th district. We got Franklin Simpson and Logan County. So we about to figure something out here in this 13th district.
Yeah, with the girls.
we about to figure some stuff out. So
with some good games coming up this week. So make sure y'all get out, man, and support the girls, man.
Yeah. Don't stay at home and watch it. Go out and support your team.
I mean, the app do kind of spoil it though, man. It be kind of spoiling it now because everybody getting these. It's microwavable now. The whole high school.
That's partially why the rivalry from Bowling Green 1 Central has been ruined. It's not ruined, but
it's terrible.
It's not the same.
It's terrible. Now.
But what did I tell you? I told you. What did I tell you? You said get there at the girls' tip. I said for what?
Well, at least, man, I thought they was gonna be there to just show support, man.
First of all, I told you I know my Bowling Green people.
Well, man, you said, man, you know,
I ain't want to talk about my own fan base.
Well, no, you gotta talk about them if they do terrible, raggedy things. Man. They're gonna talk about you.
I don't care what they talk about.
I mean, I don't either, but I'm just knowing that it goes down. Dog. I'm prepared for when it goes down. That's why I don't nobody like when I say something.
Hey, but go out support these girls. They're doing some tremendous things, and this is a very highly contested 4th region and their own respective districts. Go out and support them in some way, shape, or capacity. Give them support. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, something, because these girls are putting in work, and we want to recognize these girls. But let's get into the boys. We got some interesting things to talk about with the boys, just not besides the performances and games of the week.
We're gonna talk.
We all gonna talk, but I just said y'all be prepared because, anyways. So let's get into the top performance of the week. So here recently, it's been a Chappelle show, and it continues to be the
Chappelle show. Chappelle.
Hey, it's been his show, and he been running it. And
hey, let me just say this. They brought a kid from Tennessee to showcase me in Kentucky.
Didn't work out.
That's who Pell put them 35 on.
Oh, let's give his full stats. Let's get his full stats before you get into that.
No, I'm just saying. I stayed and watched the whole cooking show.
No, I'm just saying. I just want to get the full stats. So he had 35 points, 14 rebounds. He went 12 or 14 from the floor. So he shot 85.7% from the field. He went 2 or 3 from the three-point line. And he went 9 or 10 from the free throw line.
Yeah.
So he was cooking.
Yeah, and if you Division I, and this kid, I know he's got a couple of offers, but if you Division I, a kid with a couple of offers is not supposed to hit you for 85% of his clip. Do you know how accurate that is?
He missed he missed 3 shots total the whole game.
Yeah,
including free throws.
And the kid he killed was about 6'10", about 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". Supposed to be D1. So when I tell y'all, man, some of this D1 stuff, man, is all bark and no bite halftime, man. Now y'all understand why some of these kids after 1 year they in the transfer portal, because they probably really wasn't never supposed to get there.
So let's see, his true shooting percentage was 87.5.
Oh yeah, that's deadly, man.
That's field goal and free throws included.
After the 6th shot, I'd have been in the stands. Look at me. Look at me. I'm killing him. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a kill show. And you saw him give up. So I ain't seen two. I wouldn't want a Division I kid who he's getting all this praise give up. And then, he get his little dunks off when he put the scrubs in for the last portion of the dinner. Nah, I don't want that.
It's the Chappelle show. And he keep on. Hey, he's a star performer. Every now and then he let the other ones have their moments, but it's the Chappelle show.
Yeah.
But let's see here. Next we got Jalen Briscoe from Franklin Simpson against Bowling Green. He had 27 points and 7 rebounds.
Kept him in the game single-handedly.
Yep, we'll get into that game a little bit later. But he shot 4 from 11 from the field. But here's the kicker: he went 18 from 23 from the free throw line.
They was fouling. They was fouling them violently.
Hey, both teams was getting their hacks in. What happened?
He was in there with the trees, though. You got to understand, he got his fouls in the trenches.
But what happened was Bowling Green pushed out to a lead, and then everybody knows the rap for Bowling Green. You got to punk them. You got to punk them. You got to push them, shove them, get them mad, and they'll quit. Well, Bowling didn't quit.
Nah, they didn't quit.
They fought back.
Yeah.
And then what happened was they had a little scuffle.
And I'm going to say this. From a standpoint for MJ, he had a great game. Because I still think he scored in double digits. But my main focus was he was guarding Marcus Hogan the whole night. I think Marcus only finished with like 9 points. And he averaged like 18 that for the season. So for me, him shutting him down, keeping him from getting his points was the difference in that turnaround in that game as well. Not only with what Deuce did as a top performer that week, but let's not let it not be known that defense don't go unserved at this point.
Matter of fact, I think who was guarding Briscoe? I don't know who was guarding Briscoe.
Well, nobody guarding Briscoe.
Hey, but you mentioned Deuce Bailey. I know we had rumors. Well, it was said that he had 30 points. According to the KHAA website, he had 29 points. He had a 30-piece, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is straight from the website. You get mad at me, get mad at them. He shot 10 of 12 from the floor. He went 4 of 6 from three-point line.
Yeah, he was hooping. I saw what he did, too, in that game. He slowed his game down. And
it looked so easy for him.
Yeah, he was the one that was in cruise control for Bowling Green for that whole night. He wasn't doing nothing more than what they was giving him, but he said, hey, I'm in range, so when they give me this in my range, I'm going to pull, and Coach Shrew take me out, so be it. But he actually left him in so he could get his rhythm in to play that game that way that night. So I say kudos to Deuce Bailey for a top performance of the week.
Yep, and then I know we've crucified this man plenty of times on this. Not really crucified, but failed to give him props.
Man, he's been in the fire from the start. I'm just gonna say, he been in the fire. You can't have no last name, man, and not be in the fire if you ain't performing.
But I'd say his breakout game of the year from Greenwood, Luke Stansberry. He
Congratulations
against Butler County, against Ty Price, a top prospect. I think he is a junior or sophomore. He's a top prospect, receiving a lot of offers.
He's a sniper.
So Luke Stansberry had 32 points, 9 rebounds. He shot 9 of 13. That's the most efficient I've ever seen him shoot.
Yeah.
He went 9 of 13 from the floor, and he went 6 of 9 from 3. He must have been hot.
Yeah, he must have been, being out. Was he injured? I don't know if he was injured or not.
I think he was injured for a little bit, but still.
Yeah, you can go into the operating room and start fixing stuff early with your shooting performance. If that ain't what was affecting him about playing, was something lower like an ankle sprain or a knee or something. Yeah, you can go in there and fix your shot.
Yeah, he put on a show. Man,
like I said, congratulations.
Gotta give him his love. I know he has been talked about on this podcast as not being a top player. Even though he had one breakout game, I still can't put him in the top 10.
This might be a start, though, man.
We'll see as the year goes on. From Warren East, we got Isaiah Andrews against Allen County. He had 26 points, 10 rebounds. He shot 10 of 16 from the floor and went 3 of 5 from 3.
They won that game?
Yeah, they won that game. Going away.
Okay.
But it was Allen County. That's not saying much.
No. He goes. If 25 is the average, he's supposed to get his average and then go on over and sit down.
Yeah.
Against Allen County.
Allen County got 2 wins.
Yeah, I'm getting my 25 and go on and sit down.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell the homies during lunch, hey man, y'all be ready to play tonight.
Hey, but what I tell you, he gets his points when they really ahead or they all the way. Hey, but he puts them up though.
Nah, let's not curse him like that though. We don't want to say that's how he plays the game. He be thinking like it. Man, they said that play.
I'm not saying he thinking like it. I'm saying that's how the game plays out.
Well, he had to find a way to fine tune it and fix that part.
Because I need to see him get big buckets in big moments. But
I think he's capable. I really think, man, if he was on that Rick Pitino
regiment.
Oh yeah, he could go like Russ Smith and them like energy. Yeah, he'd be a problem.
I don't know if he's a dog. You gotta be a dog to do that.
Well, yeah, and mentality. Yeah, I don't know about his mentality. I ain't been around him long enough to know his mentality.
But let's move on to Jax Allen. He's actually been the best player on Metcalfe County.
Yep.
this year. So against Evanston County, he had 23 points, 12 rebounds. He went 9 of 16 from the floor. He went 3 of 7 from the 3-point line.
He ain't playing. He's not playing.
Matter of fact, I think he's a junior. And then we got Wyatt Blythe. He was a senior. I picked him to be my player of the year for the region.
Right.
And he ain't show. It looked like it was this Chappelle show.
yeah, he's overshining too. Headband and all, and mullet. Headband, mullet, and all.
No, the headband is next.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, headband's next.
My bad.
Hey, he's putting his hand in the cookie jar to be a player of the year too.
Yeah.
Eli Brooks, he had 2 top performances of the week. So he against Monroe County, he plays for Barron County, by the way. He went 21 points, 10 rebounds, 8 of 12 from the floor, and 1 of 1 from the 3-point line. Against Glasgow, he went 22 points, 14 rebounds, 8 of 13 from the floor, and 6 of 8 from the free throw line. That man is putting on a show.
Yeah, he's in there smiling and having fun, hair flopping, fixing his head.
It ain't flopping because he got the headband.
No, I say he fixing his headband, but the hair is flopping in the back of the mullet. And he's dunking on you, laughing.
Hey, he's putting his hand in for the player of the week. To be honest, it's between him and Chappelle, but Chappelle on the top team, and it's hard.
You know what? I gotta get, even though he had two days of top performance, I still gotta give it to Chappelle because he took out a Division One.
I'm saying Chappelle still in the league because of the winning they doing.
Yeah. No, just the performance against the top D1, top D1.
But you can't deny he putting up 2 double-doubles in the same week.
No, he's hooping.
But his running mate Aiden Miller against Monroe County had 22 points, 8 rebounds, went 5 of 10 from the floor, and went 12 of 16 from the free throw line.
That's the big muscle bound, the football playing looking one. Charles Barkley looking one.
Get the Bark.
Yeah.
Oakley couldn't score like that.
Nah. He's hooping. Aiden Miller's hooping. I only say that because he's just a big, muscular, football-looking dude. He don't look like he's supposed to play basketball.
Nah, you know who he look like? Desmond Bain.
Yep.
But he don't shoot like him, but he look like him.
Yeah, he plays. He's got that attribute.
Then we got Zachary Harwood of Cumberland County. Look, Monroe County just getting beat to death.
Ain't they? Jumped on him.
Hey, against Monroe County, he had 23 points, 10 rebounds, and went 10 of 19 from the floor.
I think we had him in our top 5, Monroe, at one point, didn't we?
Possibly.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, they're going to beat that because they're 11-6.
Yeah, they getting jumped on right now.
I think they might be winning, but you still letting people get you.
Yeah, they getting jumped on.
Yeah, and then we got Mays Gosser of Russell County versus against Clinton County. He had 21 points, 8 rebounds. He went 7 of 14 from the floor, 3 of 5 from 3, and went 4 of 5 from the free throw line. He had a very efficient game.
Yeah.
And then we got Cade Unsel from Warren Central against Hoptown. He had 29 points, 5 rebounds. He went 9 of 14 from the floor, 5 of 8 from 3, and then 6 of 8 from the free throw line.
You know what's so crazy about that? He done had a couple of games with.
No, he's had like
20 something.
He's done had,
and he's the junior.
He done had about 3-4 games where he's got like 27, 29.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it ain't just a couple. It might be like 5 to be honest.
Yeah.
But then he'll go in. He'll have a clunker. It'll be like 8 or something.
Well, it's because when he get that 8, somebody who steps up at that night might be.
I ain't saying a clunker. I don't mean a clunker. I'm just saying he be having them low point nights sometimes.
Oh yeah, man, you gotta look at what type of team they got. Every starter on the team done had 19 points in the game.
Matter of fact, I think every starter on the team average 10 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like you gotta think about it. Everybody averaging 10 points. So
yeah, over 10.
So let's say the starting lineup averages 65 points. I'm guessing they average 65 points.
No, it's more than that. Central?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's way more.
No, it's not because they average about 75-ish a game, and you don't have no real bench scoring.
Like I said, man, everybody on that team in one game or another has scored 19 points.
You're right. I'm not saying
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why like top performers of the week for Central might change.
Oh, it's gonna change.
It might stay consistent with Chappelle because she's been the
probably
most
have one
consistent.
every week, probably.
Yeah, but it could be 2 or 3 more on their top performers of the week at this point. That's just what type of team they got.
Also, we got Jari Barber for Warren East against Barron County.
Where is he at?
Actually, never mind. That was last week. Never mind.
Okay.
But let's get into the games of the week.
Top games of the week.
We got my school versus his school. They took the L. That was a very interesting game.
68-63. Yeah, we took the L.
Yeah.
It just showed to me personally. It just showed that
I told
we
you
could
they
play.
ain't beating us.
It just showed we could play with them. It just showed.
I told you no matter what y'all was gonna do, y'all was not beating us.
I mean that's true.
And if
what
y'all,
you
if
said.
y'all weren't trying to punk us and play some real basketball, we would have beat the brakes off y'all.
Hey man, Franklin is a small county, man. They ain't getting ready to play the way they got to play.
No, y'all try to give it cheap shots. Y'all try to give it cheap shots.
Look here, man.
Y'all saw the picture of Mason Rizzo getting slapped in the face and no foul call?
Hey man, that's some referees, man. They gotta have better eyes on the game.
Let's talk. Man, the referee's gonna be in there for the next game we talk about.
Well,
Actually, we're gonna say that game for last.
I think the referees in the region get in their feelings.
No, that's just. But what happened in that game? So there was a little scuffle.
You talking about the Franklin game?
Yeah, a little scuffle in like the third, fourth quarter. So a player stepped off the bench a little bit. Also, I will tell you that anytime something like that happens, that game film is sent automatically up to the KHAA to review. So there was a player suspended, I think, for 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, but tell him keep his ass on that bench.
So,
but not raise up like you won't do something.
That's an automatic suspension. That wasn't a judgment suspension. That's in the rule book. So that was by law. They had to give that punishment out.
He better not jump up and play street. Yeah, get him, jump him. Yeah, yeah. What? I'm suspended for 3 games.
Y'all tried to punk us and we still won.
I mean, it's still gonna get like. Excuse me, it's gonna get like that anyway, man. That's
y'all better holler at DeMarcus. Tell him you stop being passive. He was one of your picks to be player of the region.
Yeah, he was. He was my honorable mention candidate because he was coming back. I still think he's hooping. I just think, man, sometimes, man, he I don't know where he goes. And so, for me, I had to ask D about that because Coach Spencer's been around him a lot longer, and I know Coach Spencer expects a lot more out of him. And he give him free reign to shoot the way he shoot, but then sometimes I feel like he had to. You gotta earn that shit. You gotta earn to be able to shoot like it.
I mean,
because if he don't hit it, you could tell he don't earn it because he don't bust his ass to get back.
I'm just saying. You're right.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Bust his ass. Like if I shoot a shot like that and I miss, but I got the green light, man, you're not even getting to the free throw line before I'm back on defense.
My thing is,
I'm gonna want to keep it going.
If Briscoe had the running mate of DeMarcus, they win that game.
Yeah, yeah. His points the 9. Think about if he get his average.
Yeah, get his average.
Because MJ got his average that night.
I don't know if he did or not.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he had his 14, 16. He didn't have
MJ averaging like 20, close to 20.
It's only 4 points off. But
a game is a lot.
Hold on.
He probably had about 14 points.
Stop. If he had 16, you can look this up. If he had 16 and DeMarcus only had 9, but DeMarcus averaged 18.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that he got he probably averaged 14. He probably got 14, 15 points.
At 16 that night was just as important as his.
I'm not saying it wasn't important. I wasn't saying it wasn't important. I'm saying he didn't get his average.
Now, if Marcus get his average, we win that game.
That's what I'm saying. Like DeMarcus, I need you to show up. This man was talking highly of you.
That's bullshit, Marcus, man. You got me in the corner right now, dog. Come on, man.
He was talking highly of you. He was mad at me. Why is DeMarcus not on this list? I said because he wasn't here last year.
Come on, man.
So I can't. He didn't. Matter of fact, he didn't play last year. So how can I put him on? I can't put him on the rankings.
I'm gonna gamble with him though.
You can gamble and lose, especially if y'all playing us. You know y'all ain't beating us. I don't think y'all beat us since.
Man, it just depends on how things end up. I
don't think y'all beat us since 2010.
Okay, man. Let's go. No, I don't know. I look. I ain't even kept up with it really.
The last time I remember y'all beating us was 2010.
Since '92, man. Cause like anything else, man. Huh?
It's rare y'all actually beat us since '92.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's get into the next game of the week. We got Butler County versus Greenwood.
How'd you skip the?
That's gonna be the last one we talk about. That's the highlight of the week.
Got you. Okay, got you.
That's the highlight of the week.
Got you. You right.
Butler County versus Greenwood. Greenwood won that 84-81. That was a highly contested matchup.
Two gunslingers.
Man, actually it was one gunslinger, and then and then
the other one didn't know he could shoot. He said he said he shot the blindly and gets. Oh, I hit something.
Hey, that's how.
Bing, and then said it. Oh, I got something.
I'm clicking.
Got you.
Yeah, but to my knowledge, Greenwood came back in that game, and Stanberry was over just like lights out.
Yeah. He was due. He was due.
Yeah, he's due. He played against Ty Price. He's moved around more than he done moved.
So he got moving van parked in the garage.
So let's see.
He said he don't like something. He had to say, "Hey man, I went to go pick up Price for school. He gone."
So he reclassified. So he moved down a grade.
What?
Yeah, he reclassified.
Just because he moved to Butler County?
No, this is before he moved. This is before he moved.
Like, what you mean? Like, where was he at before?
So I'm gonna get. So he was at Warren East. Okay. Then he went to South Warren.
Okay.
And then now he's at Butler County.
So how you reclassify though? Like,
I don't know how you reclassify. I ain't never done it, so I don't know. But he reclassified to probably because of his age. He classified to a grade lower. So I think he's a sophomore or junior. I can't forget.
So hold on. Time out. Just because he moved to Butler County?
No, it's not because he moved. He reclassified. Moving has nothing to do with reclassifying. He reclassified just to get probably back. I don't know.
Hold on.
He's reclassified.
So he could reclassify in the same damn school?
Yeah. Like say if you graduate early, but you're a junior, you reclassify as a senior and then go on and play college.
Nah, he crazy, man.
So you can also reclassify and be a junior. At the same
yeah, they tripping, man.
But you've been able to do that for years.
Hey man. You imagine me reclassifying?
I could have reclassified because I was.
Ain't no motherfucker age, man.
Because look, I was 17 when the season ended. So if I reclassified, look, I played another year of football and basketball. I'm just saying, 2013, Central don't win that regional championship.
Why he going back to school again? He beat us last time by 3 touchdowns.
Really, 3 of our seniors my senior year could reclassify because me, Scooter, and Darion, their birthdays were in the summer. I was in the end of March. So if we all 3 reclassify.
Oh man, I ain't cheating like mom. That's why I don't like Bowling Green.
We didn't reclassify, but I'm saying we could have, and then we'd have ran the city. We'd have ran the city another year.
Hey man, that's why I don't like Bowling Green. Like
but
personally,
man, you ain't gotta like us, but you gotta respect us. We win in all sports and education.
Yeah, man,
you got something to say?
Nah, man.
I didn't think so because you know it's true.
Nothing.
But next we got Cumberland County versus Monroe County. That's a district matchup. Monroe County won 69-64. Another heavily contested matchup.
Yeah, they clipped.
Yeah, they pulled that one out.
Monroe County, and they rank higher than them in the region.
Hey, that district's gonna be so. Hey, that's
like I said, yeah, it's gonna be tight.
All these districts are really tight. You can't really pick. I mean,
somebody got to die.
somebody gotta go.
Hell yeah, real.
That's the 16th district. But the game of the week for us, I also want to apologize. We had some technical difficulties and things come up that prevented us from actually
going live
and broadcasting at the game. But we will try to get a game broadcasted here soon. But we had some things come up.
We definitely gonna catch that Bowling Green Warren Central game live. It's going live. We definitely. That's one of the live broadcasts.
We gonna get that game going. Let's see here. But Bowling Green versus Warren Central. I just want to start by saying these referees are terrible. Actually, it was one referee in particular that ruined this game. He ruined this game. It was going to be a good game, and then he wanted to insert himself and then it was 25 fouls called in the first half.
Man, you know how I see it.
No, the first quarter lasted 30 minutes.
Yeah, hey, look, man, when you don't play defense with your chest and you get the hand checking, everybody's hand checking, referee sooner or later got to start calling. Because that ain't even supposed to be in the defensive origin of today's game.
But the thing is, the difference, they let them play in the second half. What was this referee?
There wasn't no hand checking in the second half.
You gonna lie?
I mean, not like how it was. Man, you already know, if I could demonstrate the moves some of these kids is doing on defense, man, they got the Ron Harper and the Michael Jordan elbow. They can D up like this right now with no reckless abandonment. And the referee don't call it, man, it becomes an aggressive, crazy game. Now, what I really looked at when I saw that was Bowling Green was playing not to get their ass drugged. So they was playing overly aggressive, thinking they got a match because they're little. So they already thinking, man, they finna try to trump over me. You know how the little dude do when
little man syndrome.
Yeah, man, you might smack him in the back of the head. He in there throwing about 7-8 punches. Like what I told you about touching me. Like you ain't know he was. That's how Bowling Green came at Central.
But I will say this: Bowling Green usually never comes out like that.
Well, the thing was, you don't come out the energy, the tone your coach set. So he had to
actually.
Set that
I will
tone.
say this. I will say this before we go further. This is the best. These past 2 games is the best I've seen Bowling Green play. Simple fact that they've gotten back to some of the principles Cheryl wants to instill in his team of toughness, rebounding, defense, like.
Nah, I ain't really see that. The referees was fucking the game up. I'm finna tell you right now.
I saw some.
I'm finna tell you right now.
Nah, I'm talking
Ivy, who barely gets in foul trouble, had 3 fouls in the first
I'm saying.
quarter.
No, it sure wasn't the first quarter.
No.
But it was
That's what I'm about to say.
It was a terribly ref game.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about from the Franklin game and the Warren Central game.
Look here.
I can see like
this is what I'm getting ready to say about the Bowling Green team.
But I told you.
Honest opinion. He has decided, Coach Shreel at this point, to play that Deuce kid as much as Deuce wants to play at this point. He ain't shuffling his minutes around. That boy was the most comfortablest boy out there on the court. I don't even think he smiled, laughed. I don't even think he got mad about anything. I felt like he said, man, if he give me a chance to win this game, I'm going to win this game. And so it was one of them things where I saw another kid step up and basically give MJ some help and was allowed to at this point. And so, because if Deuce don't get the...
I don't know how many points he had.
Man,
because it was a low-scoring game for both teams.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was the one hooping. He was the one scoring.
I think MJ had 9. I think Deuce had 11. I told you
more than that.
I told you he's gonna be laying score. No, he didn't.
You don't think so?
I looked at it.
Look at it.
I looked at it already. You gotta think 11's a third of their points almost. Actually, it is a third of their points. But I told you before the game started, I said he's gonna be the leading scorer.
Yeah.
And then I
forgot that it was 34. I'm thinking this is a high scoring game. I'm thinking it's a high scoring game. Yeah, we did shut that shit down for real.
But what I tell you after the South Horn game, sure gonna put a lot more of him in the team.
He would have had to. He should have been doing that in the first place.
Anyway,
I don't know. He had me messed up when he was subbing Little Luke.
He had no choice.
Man, I'm finna go with.
Because Braylon had 2 fouls.
I'm finna go with Mar until Deuce get loose. Because everybody think Deuce don't run the offense. He just goes in and just does what he want. But you can't do that without knowing the intricacies of that offense and knowing where everybody gonna be at to be able to just decide, you know what? I feel like getting to the cup. And it's enjoyable getting to the cup. And that's how he felt in that game last night.
Well, they was calling fouls and letting them play. It was a mixture of calling fouls and letting them play. So
he knew how to draw that shit. Because I think he caught Mar speeding when he was on offense.
I got to say this. He got to be a better free throw shooter. He's shooting in the 50s.
Oh, yeah, he's terrible shooting free throws.
He's in the 50s. Like, he got to be a better free throw shooter. Like
I don't know if he's that relaxed
last year he saw
these free throws, man.
No, last year he saw 62%.
Oh man.
So, yeah.
he might not put no emphasis on shoot free throws.
Like, he got to get better at that. And you a guard.
Yeah, he shoot threes better than he shoot free throws right now.
Yeah. Like I said at the beginning of the podcast, we give real, true, honest opinions.
But he's more
calm.
honest to God's truth, man. When if you ask me, he got to get all his minutes, man. He got to tell you when he don't want to be in the game.
Well, that goes with MJ and Mason.
Yeah, them three got to tell me when they don't want to be in the game. I'm not.
No, Mason played. I saw him a couple times.
Oh yeah. It was a rapid pace, but wasn't nobody scoring.
Man,
for a minute.
it was no scoring for the first 4
That's
minutes.
what I'm saying. It was up and down. It was just.
That's how terrible the rest were. Didn't nobody score for the first 4 minutes. It wasn't great defense for the first 4 minutes.
No. It was a whole bunch of holding, fighting, and fussing. That's what it was.
Refs wanted to be seen. There was one ref that wanted to be seen in particular, and then the other refs got to follow suit because they got to have his back. But the second half, they told that man, "Hey, let them play.
Stay out this game." And then like I said, man, Chappelle put on.
I think Chappelle had like 17 or something.
Yeah. He played the most efficient out of that game.
Yeah. Okay, but for the boys, there's a hot topic in the city. There's been some smoke in the city about this topic.
Man, they gonna think we riding on somebody hard, on somebody's team too hard though with this. But go ahead, man.
No, man, I gotta talk about it. It's my school too.
We're gonna talk about it then.
So,
it ain't my school.
So this past week, Turner Buntry missed the basketball last season. He technically didn't have his jersey retired, but because technically there's a kid on Bowling right now wearing the number 10 for varsity, so he didn't have his jersey retired. But his name was in the Raptors along with his jersey number. So along with Mr. Basketball for it's Carpenter. What's his first name? Josh Carpenter. So
it's not Carrier.
Carrier, Josh Carrier.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking like, wait a minute. You some Carpenters, but they.
Yeah, Josh Carrier. He was Mr. Basketball in 2001, and the only other person, woman, I will say this, Kim Graham. She played from '94 to 2000. Her name and jersey is in the Raptors. But there's been some smoke in the city about this topic.
It's just the people.
I just want to set the record straight.
The people
his
in the
jersey
community
was not retired, but his name and jersey number is in the Raptors. I have no problem with that.
So what's the issue with the community having with it?
I don't know what the community's having with it. I'm telling you my issue.
Okay, well, let's shoot.
My issue is I need some more names up there that are deservingly so.
Hey, man, you got Mr. Basketball.
Okay. And so Mr. Basketball's Kim Grammy win Miss Basketball. Her jersey, her name and numbers up there.
Okay, let's get to it then.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. All right, well then, we going to do it like it. Who you think, since you alumni and you got all the knowledge and the know-how on this, who you think should be up there? Who other?
In my opinion,
people's jerseys should be up there.
Because you can't really retire jerseys just because kids, and then you got in high school you got to be holding to the kid. You got to give them love, but it's to retire a jersey.
Yeah, it
takes a lot. Like you got to be a pro and all. But that also leads into this. My first person that I want to talk about, Terry Taylor. He got to go up there.
I met that young man. He's a great
Terry Taylor. He has 4 regional championships. Mm. I believe he was a state runner-up at least once.
Mm. Got a state championship?
Let me get to them.
Okay,
he's a state runner-up twice. No, once or twice. State runner-up once or twice. I believe it was once. He's been to the Final Four 3 different times, I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Won the state championship in 2017. Was the KHAA Sweet 16 MVP when they won a state tournament. Yeah. He's also, I think, the leading point scorer at Austin Peay. Matter of fact, I think he was freshman of the year, Austin Peay.
Yeah, he was.
And here's the kicker: John Morant was in the same class, so he got freshman of the year while John didn't. So that tells you how talented he was.
Yeah, man. I think, hey, man.
No. Let me finish.
Oh, you ain't done?
I ain't done. I'm talking about Terry.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So we got. So he's probably top 5, top 10 at least in rebounding at Austin Peay.
plays in the NBA, for the NBA Pacers.
Facts.
And he plays for their G League affiliate and giving people buckets.
Facts.
Why ain't he out here?
I don't know, man. You don't think that nobody made that phone call?
I don't know, but I'm just saying
Somebody got to make a phone call.
That's what I'm saying. He should have his jersey, his number and name in the Raptors.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
I understand it. I have no problem with Turner Buttrey name and number and Mr. Basketball hanging in the Raptors.
No,
my problem
you gotta
is
go, but you gotta put that. You got that other stop. Ooh.
And and number 2 on my list, Shane Mahannon.
Okay, I can give you that one.
Let's see here. Did we win? We didn't win. We didn't win a region, but he has like 1,500 points.
Yeah, I let George steal that region from you, didn't he?
Look, see, now you're gonna give me my feelings. You're gonna let me give me my feelings.
I let George steal that one.
No, I'll tell you.
Hey,
look, we're gonna talk about this. So George didn't steal either one of them. Troy Halcomb, he stole the first one. He put the team on his back. And then I'm not gonna really get into this too much. We was up 7 with a minute 2 left in 2011 and lost by 6. I don't know how that happens.
Yeah, man.
But George didn't steal that. Didn't steal neither.
George.
But Shane should be up there. He had over 1,500 points. I know that for a fact. And then he would have been Mr. Basketball if Anthony Hickey didn't have his state championship run that year.
Damn.
He probably has close to 1,000 rebounds, at least 750. So let's see here. He went on to Louisville. He won a national championship.
Yeah.
So he needs to
should
go
have
up
been
there.
picked highly in the NBA, but
Other
circumstances.
Actually, it wasn't unforeseen. It was just that's different.
That's another story. We'll try to get that story from him on another date.
I've been seeing him a lot around here lately.
Yeah.
But so Shane, he definitely got to go up there.
Okay, that's 2.
I got a whole list.
Come on, man, keep going.
So we got. I'm about to put Nakarius up there. He's done because he's been to. Let's see here. He went to what we got.
I can say football. Then you finna tell me basketball too.
Basketball too, yeah. He definitely go up there for football. But let's see here. So we got 12. He then went to region. He was won region twice. Just winning twice is a lot.
All right.
Won region twice. Let's see here. He's probably. I think he's close to. He's close to 1,000 points, if not. Let's see here. He's went to the Final Four. Yeah, he's went to the Final Four. He's done great things for that. So I mean, it's hard. I would put him up there. This is my personal list.
Okay, yeah, it's personal.
Personal list. Let's see here.
But you ain't chose nobody that it'd be hard for you to explain why he wouldn't want to retire his jerseys at this point. The people that you've said so far.
Yeah. Well,
so you named 3. So
I got a whole list.
Yeah, who you 4?
We got.
We're gonna do 5. We'll just
I got a whole list.
You got to come on, then we'll go with it.
So we got, we're not gonna talk as much about some of them. So we got D'Angelo Wilson, Baby D.
Oh yeah,
he got to go up there because he's a state runner-up and a state champion.
He's the first little one I seen do what Turner Buttrey done. Like as far as getting where they go.
Turner Buttrey did it better.
Nah, I ain't saying that, but he's the original prototype. You know, it's like Grant Hill coming into the league.
Kyron Jones. He got 4 region championships, a state runner-up, and a state championship.
Yeah, you gotta get him in there.
He also he went over 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds over at Georgetown.
Yeah, I think he was in the race for the nation rebounding.
So yeah, so he gotta go up there.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got Tucker Sign. He got over 1,000 points. He showed out at a center.
Okay.
You got. Let's see here. Some people might not know who he is, but y'all should. We got Sean Savage.
Oh yeah. I seen him.
Down.
I seen him at the church league and knew he could hoop.
Savage, I'd put him up there.
His square up game is ridiculous.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think. That might be my whole list. I might, if you want to talk, I might.
No, I don't know. Look, I'm out of this part of the smoke, man. Like I get to talk too much better. They be like, hey man, you trying to spill all the beans, huh? Nah, I ain't finna do it.
I'm gonna see here. I'm trying to think all the people recently. I mean, Perry Ayers, there would be a debate, but He's went to the region 3 times. He's won
Talking
region
about
4
the light-skinned
times.
dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked him back in the day.
I played with his brother. He was a sophomore when I was a senior. So let's see here.
Um,
He quiet, keep his nose down in the community.
He's actually coaching at the junior high.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see here. Do you want to put Mitchell Dunn up here? You think he goes up here? Because I mean, he went D1 and went.
When you go through all his accolades and everything else, hell yeah, you gotta put him up there.
Like we got people, we got. Hey, just because you win Mr. Basketball don't mean you can't get up there.
No, it's just people might not look at what he did after high school and really.
He also went D1
And really put that, but
not a bit major D1. He went D1.
that's what I'm saying. Like if you don't talk about that and you keep it on Bowling Green, a lot of people gonna say nah because he went JUCO first, and they feel like it's a knock. But if you just know what I just said, hell yeah, he deserved to be up there because he paved a different way. He showed you a different way.
He still balled out while he was at Bowling Green.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like I mean,
Matter of fact, he got to the they went to state. I can't remember how deep it was, but he was on that team when Benji Barnett hit them infamous free throws on
like
us.
I mean,
In 91.
You got names that need to go up there.
Man, well, maybe they don't respect them enough.
I respect them, and I don't even know that much Bowling Green history. I know more recent history.
But we in the community don't respect them. It's due to the faculty and the staff and all the other
Okay,
people.
now you get into some other stuff.
Yeah, due to faculty, because they make the final choice. You know, hey, like I say,
I mean,
man.
They got to go in the Hall of Fame. Our Hall of Fame. They got to.
That's if they want them to.
I understand your point and your logic, but what I just listed, they got to go into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You can't even deny them.
Nah. That's why I said nah. But that's like I said, I just went deep. I stuck my hand in the rabbit hole and pulled it out.
He didn't show you the whole rabbit.
Yeah, but
he,
I'm just asking questions at this point, man. So who got the power? That's where you need to look at and say, hey, man, some bullshit's going on.
That's the smoke in the city that's been happening.
Now, do they look you in your face and say, I don't give a damn about what you think about it? I ain't finna do nothing but what we said we don't do.
But this podcast is about real, true, honest topics.
Exactly.
So we had to address it, especially, it's my school. So I can't not talk about it. Y'all think we biased? No.
Yeah, I if you ask me though, I just think it was too soon.
I agree with that part.
How you do that shit after a year? But he ain't even gone. He ain't even gone real good at Easton.
He wasn't gone 6 months.
It's like he had that hell of a game at Easton. At Easton, hit that game winner and say, "Hey man, just gonna throw his celebration up for the hall for whatever that BG. We gonna do that next week. That's perfect. That's perfect for the brand."
I think if they would have waited 2 or 3 more years, it'd have been better.
Yeah.
Like it would, because you could literally he graduated and he back already.
Yeah, no. Like, to be honest with you, the ambiance of it wasn't.
It didn't feel right. It just didn't even feel right.
Like nobody was there for real. He got a smile. Like ain't got a. You ain't. Man, I want the whole crowd on one side.
I think the perfect thing would have been done. Let him graduate and then bring him back.
Yeah.
So
I think
we get to see. So we get to see his college accomplishments. So can't nobody really say he didn't do nothing in college.
Right.
So let that play out.
All the other ones you mentioned, they was efficient in what they did once they went to college. Only two I think you mentioned that didn't have a basketball career was the Fan Kid and Baby D.
No, they had basketball.
I'm talking about in college.
Oh no.
Yeah, they are.
But their high school accomplishments is still.
No. They still gets them in. But I'm saying that's how cold they were. They were able to switch sports, and to transcend in another sport and be that good where you getting state titles in football. Because didn't they win state title that year too?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won. So Baby got to go.
Baby still he had a football. I think we were one of the first schools to do. Actually, not one of the first, but there's only been a handful of schools to get a football championship and a basketball championship in the same school year.
Oh yeah, you got to retire Baby D for most definitely just because of that situation right there.
And it wasn't like
you got to have 2 ceremonies for Baby D. That's not bad.
It wasn't like he didn't do nothing. He was a starting point guard.
Well, we already know the story on that. He was getting ready.
No.
I ain't care.
That's a day.
Hey, look, and that ain't come from the coach's mouth about what I was about to say. It comes
Straight from the players.
Yeah, we got
that's
the scoop,
that's
boy.
like
That's a funny story.
Shane McMahon's a whole podcast. That's a whole podcast topic right there.
Yeah, I want to ask a question. Who took their shirt off?
See, look, now you're getting too much into it. Hey, but let's wrap this up here. We're gonna talk about the games of the week coming forward.
Yeah.
So
Games of the week.
South Warren and Warren Central play twice this week. I will be at both games. We're gonna have to probably go to that Friday game.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna go to the Tuesday game.
I'm gonna go to the Tuesday game if Bowling Green ain't playing.
I think they are, but hold on, I can see real quick.
I still support them.
I support my school, but I don't. This the teams they play right now.
I got you.
I can show you. I can pull it up real quick, and there's no time. Tuesday they play Mecklenburg County at home. I really don't want to go watch that game. And then Friday they play Greenwood at home. I'm definitely don't want to see that game. They beat them 30 at Greenwood, and Greenwood's a hard place to win.
Nah, either what I might do is stay for the JV game and then come to the.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Come to that. Yeah, just dip out. I'll be there.
Exactly.
But so on Tuesday, South Warren goes to Warren Central, and then on Friday, Warren Central goes to South Warren.
Man, that's kind of I'd be mad if I was.
We're gonna find out a whole lot about Carlos.
Y'all done made this schedule, and I gotta go back to back. How am I supposed to continue on at this point? I gotta go back to back against the Juggernauts. Oh.
And then the final game of the week that I've highlighted and that we've highlighted, it will be Friday, Glasgow at Warren East. Warren East gonna try another get back game.
Yeah, they gonna need that game.
If they don't win this game, they have no shot of being a 1 seed.
Yeah, they gonna.
Because let's see here, Barron County is 3-1 in district, and then Warren East is. My bad. Yeah, Barron County is 3-1 in district. Warren East is 2-2. So if they lose this, there's no way they can be the number 1 seed. Because I don't see anybody else beating Barron County.
Yeah, you're right about that. But let's get back to this South Warren situation. I think it puts Carlos in a very peculiar situation because he could quickly go 1-3 in this week.
No, I think these are the only 2 games he got. Well, I can check for you real quick.
He got them 2. Nah, he's facing a Juggernaut back to back.
No, he said 1-3.
Nah, he's
talking about in the district?
Yeah, he's already.
He going 1-3 in the district.
yeah. I think he puts him in a precarious spot at this point.
But he's gonna be locked in at the 2. Like he's gonna be playing Bowling Green anyways. Like,
okay, yeah. Go on, take the L's then, man.
So he's gonna the 2 and 3 spots is locked up. Like
yeah.
Like Bowling Green might beat Central another time, but they got to play him at home.
Nah, they ain't getting ready to get that at home.
It's hard to beat them at that.
Yeah, they getting ready to get all that little aggression. They getting ready to get that turned off real quick.
At the Dragons Den, I don't even like calling it like it, but it's hard to shoot in that place. It's hard to play in that place.
If you notice in the Bowling Green game, Hun was over like, man, what kind of game we playing? He was that relaxed about the whole situation because he just was like, I don't know what kind of game y'all let the referees is playing.
They going 1-3 in the district. That's just you can wrap that up.
Yeah.
But I won't see that Bowling Green South Warren game next time they play at Bowling Green. That's gonna be a hell of a matchup.
So South Warren, as far as district go, they've only beat Greenwood, right?
South Warren's beat yeah, you right.
Greenwood, and they lost to Bowling Green.
Yup.
They ain't finna take two
L's this week.
Two within 3 days. Man. Carlos over here, man. Hey, man, go ahead and let that Cavassier get cold right now. I'm finna go. These next 4 days getting ready to be a doozy. Cause you know why I'm saying this? Cause man, if they beat the brakes off him, and it's almost like we already banking this. And I'm sorry, Carlos.
Ain't I'm already banking this.
I don't, knowing that we know what the stats and what the meetup is for the district, I don't want to see what they face look like after that game on.
I don't think they care what. I think they're gonna play free these 2 games because they know we just gotta worry about beating Bowling Green.
Because look,
Yeah, you think Carlos they said he done chalked it up? I think he might got something though.
I honestly think that's how you gotta play this.
Okay.
Because you just gotta win one game in district.
Man, if I see my kids caring about this game to the point where they out there crying at the end of it, man,
That's a good thing though. That's a good thing though.
Nah, man.
Because they want to win. They
gonna want to win when I see what I see this on the ass whooping part. If it comes, like, but I don't want to see what it look like. Nah, I don't want that. Because if they meet them in district championship,
they won't. They ain't gonna win anyways. Like, we just come on now.
All right, man. I'm just saying that's a messed up. Man, I would have had conflict of schedule at this point.
That's not the first time it's happened in the 14th district. Only reason I think the schedule start to even back out over the years is because it's not 5 teams anymore.
Right. That's what threw me off about something I said.
Because you got to think about it. Look, Clinton County done play all their games basically, especially because they got 5 teams in the district. Monroe County done locked up the 1 seed basically.
Right.
They're 5-0 in their district. Cumberland County's 0-5. Allen County's 0-3. Like around this time, you've only played 2 extra district games.
Right.
But having a 5th team in the district throws you off. And look, Barron County's played 4 games. They only played 2 more.
How Greenwood only played 6 games in the region?
They ain't played a lot of the region. Like, man, why are we even talking about
them? I'm just looking at that because they 5-14. They done played almost 19 games.
Look, but Citrus only played 4, but because they don't need to play region teams.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
All right.
That's terrible.
Man, look, it is what it is. Look,
it is.
But that includes our podcast for this week.
Yep.
We did have to cover that hot topic for the city.
It was a hot topic, man. I like Turner Buntry though, man. But when I talked to him over at Central's gym, he cool and fan, man.
I ain't got nothing against him.
He cool, so it's no knock. So he got to take what's coming. If they say we doing the ceremony, he got to show up and smile because he got to represent his brand at this point. So it's no knock on him.
I have nothing against what his jersey number being in and his name being in the Raptors. My point is, I need some other people to go up there too.
And y'all could have built excitement around it.
Hey, the top priority to get on the Raptors is Terry Taylor. That's top priority. Then next is Shane Bohannon.
Hey man,
that's the 2 top priorities when you get up there.
No, I might go Baby D. I might go Baby D.
I understand that, but
what he did is a stronger statement.
Yeah, but we talking about strictly for basketball. Y'all understand my thing is he also won that championship. Like, hey.
Yeah, throw Shane in there, man.
Like that if you want to put top 3 priorities: Terry, Shane, and Baby D.
Yeah, they got going.
They need to come up there.
We'll make one of them take his shirt off on one.
See, look, okay, and that concludes this episode of a Ball and Dream podcast. Hey, come catch us next week. We'll be hot and live for you with some fresh topics and some fresh discussion. Hey, we'll see y'all next week.
A ball in a dream, gotta sacrifice. A ball in a dream, gotta pay your dues. A ball in a dream, you can win or lose. A ball in a dream, gotta live life. A ball in a dream, gotta sacrifice. A ball in a dream, gotta pay your dues. A ball in a dream, you can win or lose. Yeah.